Cantos 28 to 30 of Book 2 of the Ramayana of Valmiki, translated by Ralph T. H. Griffith. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Recording by Om123. Canto 28. The Dangers of the Wood. Thus Sita spake, and he who knew his duty to his orders true, was still reluctant as the wars of forest life before him rose. He sought to soothe her grief, to dry the torrent from each brimming eye, and then her firm resolve to shake. These words the pious hero spake: O daughter of a noble line, whose steps from virtue never decline, remain, thy duties here pursue, as my fond heart would have thee do. Now hear me, Sita, fair and weak, and do the words that I shall speak. Attend and hear while I explain each danger in wood, each pain. Thy lips have spoken, I condemn the foolish words that fell from them. This senseless plan, this wish of thine, to live a forest life resign. The names of trouble and distress suit well the tangled wilderness. In the wildwood no joy I know, a forest life is naught but woe. The lion in his mountain cave answers the torrents as they rave, and forth his voice of terror throws. The wood, my love, is full of woes. There mighty monsters fearless play, and in their maddened onset slay the hapless wretch who near them goes. The wood, my love, is full of woes. It is hard to ford its treacherous flood, so thick with crocodiles and mud, where the wild elephants repose. The wood, my love, is full of woes. Or far from streams the wanderer strays, through thorns and creeper-tangled ways, while round him many a wild cock crows. The wood, my love, is full of woes. On the cold ground, upon a heap of gathered leaves, condemned to sleep, toil-wearied, will his eyelids close. The wood, my love, is full of woes. Long days and nights must he content his soul with scanty aliment. What fruit the wind from branches blows. The wood, my love, is full of woes. O Sita, while his strength may last, the ascetic in the wood must fast, coil on his head his matted hair, and bark must be his only wear. To gods and spirits day by day the ordered worship he must pay, and honor with respectful care each wandering guest who meets him there. The bedding rites he never must shun, at dawn, at noon, at set of sun. Obedient to the law he knows, the wood, my love, is full of woes. To grace the altar must he brought the gift of flowers his hands have sought, the debt each pious hermit vows. The wood, my love, is full of woes. The devotee must be content to live severely abstinent on what the chance of fortune shows. The wood, my love, is full of woes. Hunger afflicts him evermore, the nights are black, the wild winds roar, and there are dangers worse than those. The wood, my love, is full of woes. There creeping things in every form infest the earth, the serpents swarm, and each proud eye with fury glows. The wood, my love, is full of woes. The snakes that by the rivers hide, in sinuous course like rivers glide, and line the path with deadly foes. The wood, my love, is full of woes. Scorpions and grasshoppers and flies disturb the wanderer as he lies, and wake him from his troubled doze. The wood, my love, is full of woes. Trees, thorny bushes, intertwined, their branch ends together bind, and dense with grass the thicket grows. The wood, my dear, is full of woes. With many ills the flesh is tried, when these and countless fears beside vex those who in the wood remain. The wiles are naught but grief and pain. Hope, anger must be cast aside, to penance every thought applied. No fear must be of things to fear, hence is the wood for ever drear. Enough, my love, thy purpose quit, for forest life thou art not fit. As does I think on all I see, the wildwood is no place for thee. Canto 29. Sita's Appeal. Thus Rama spake, her lord's address, the lady heard with deep distress, and as the tear bedimmed her eye, in soft low accents made reply: The perils of the wood and all, the woes thou countest to appall, led by my love I deem not pain, each war a charm, its loss a gain. Tiger and elephant and deer, bull, lion, buffalo in fear, soon as thy matchless form they see, with every sylvan beast will flee. With thee, O Rama, I must go, my sire's command ordains it so. Bereft of thee, my lonely heart must break, and life and I must part. While thou, O mighty Lord, art nigh, not even he who rules the sky, though he is strongest of the strong, with all his might can do me wrong. Nor can a lonely woman left by her dear husband live bereft. In my great love, my Lord, I win the truth of this thou mayst have seen. In my sire's palace long ago I heard the chief of those who know the truth declaring Brahmans tell my fortune in the wood to dwell. I heard they promise who divine the future by each mark and sign, and from that hour have longed to lead the forest life their lips decreed. Now, mighty Rama, I must share thy father's doom which sends thee there. In this I will not be denied, but follow, love, where thou shalt guide. O husband, I will go with thee, obedient to that high decree. Now let the Brahman's words be true, for this the time they had in view. I know full well the woods has wars, but they disturb the lives of those who in the forest dwell, nor hold their rebel senses well controlled. In my sire's halls, ere I was wed, I heard a dame who begged her bread, before my mother's face relate what griefs a forest life await. And many a time in sport I prayed to seek with thee the greenwood shade, for oh, my heart on this is set, to follow thee, dear anchoret. May blessings on thy life attend, I long with thee my steps to bend, for with such hero as thou art, this pilgrimage enchants my heart. Still close, my Lord, to thy dear side, my spirit will be purified, love from all sin my soul will free, my husband is a God to me. So love, with thee shall I have bliss, and share the life that follows this. I heard a Brahman, dear to fame, this ancient scripture text proclaim. The woman, whom on earth below, her parents on a man bestow, and lawfully their hands unite, with water and each holy rite, she in this world shall be his wife, he is also in the afterlife. Then tell me, O beloved, why thou wilt this honest prayer deny, nor take me with thee to the wood, thine own dear wife, so true and good? But if thou wilt not take me, dear, thus grieving in my wild despair, to fire or water I will fly, or to the poisoned draught and die. So thus, to share his exile, she besought him with each earnest plea, nor could she yet her lord persuade to take her to the lonely shade. The answer of the strong-armed chief smote to the Videhan's soul with grief, and from her eyes the torrents came, bathing the bosom of the dame. Canto 30. The Triumph of Love. The daughter of Videha's king, while Rama strove to soothe the sting of her deep anguish, thus began once more in furtherance of her plan. And with her spirit sorely tried by fear and anger, love and pride, with keenly taunting words addressed her hero of the stately breast. Why did the king my sire, who reigns over fair Videha's wide domains, hail Rama's son with joy unwise, a woman in a man's disguise? Now falsely would the people say, by idle fancies led astray, that Rama's own are power and might, as glorious as the Lord of Light. Why sinkest thou in such dismay? What fears upon thy spirit weigh, that thou, O Rama, fain wouldst flee from her who thinks of naught but thee? To thy dear will am I resigned, in heart and body, soul and mind, as Savitri gave all to one, Satyavan, Dumatsena's son. Not even in fancy can I brook to any god save thee to look. Let me no wives their houses shame, to go with thee is all my claim. Like some low actor deem'st thou fit thy wife to others to commit. Thine own, espoused in maiden fiat, thy wife so long unblamed for truth, do thou, my lord, his will obey, for whom thou losest royal sway. To whom thou wouldst thy wife confide, not me, but thee, his wish may guide. Thou must not here thy wife forsake, and to the wood thy journey make. Why dost haunt penance, grief, and care, or rule or heaven await thee there? Nor shall fatigue my limbs distress, when wandering in the wilderness. Each path which near to thee I tread shall seem a soft luxurious bed. The reeds, the bushes where I pass, the thorny trees, the tangled grass, shall feel, if only thou be there, soft to my touch as skeins of deer. When the rude wind in fury blows, and scattered dust upon me throws, that dust, beloved Lord, to me shall as the precious sandal be. And what shall be more blessed than I, when gazing on the earth I lie, in some green glade upon a bed, with sacred grass beneath us spread? The root, the leaf, the fruit which thou shalt give me from the earth or bough, scanty or plentiful to eat, shall taste to me as amrit sweet. As there I live on flowers and roots, and every season's kindly fruits, I will not for my mother grieve, my sire, my home, or all I leave. My presence, love, shall never add one pain to make the heart more sad. I will not cause thee grief or care, nor be a burden hard to bear. With thee is heaven, wherever the spot, its place is hell, where thou art not. Then go with me, O Rama, this is all my hope and all my bliss. If thou wilt leave thy wife who still entreats thee with undaunted will, this very day shall poison close the life that spawns the rule of foes. How after can my soul sustain the bitter life of endless pain, when thy dear face, my Lord, I miss? No, that is better far than this. Not for an hour could I endure the deadly grief that knows not cure. Far less a woe I could not shun, for 10 long years and 3 and 1. While fires of woe consumed her, such her sad appeal, lamenting much, then with a wild cry anguish wrung, about her husband's neck she clung. Like some she-elephant who bleeds, struck by the hunter's venomed reeds, so in her quivering heart she felt the many wounds his speeches dealt. Then as the spark from wood is gained, down rolled the tears so long restrained, the crystal moisture sprung from war, from her sweet eyes began to flow, as runs the water from a pair of lotuses divinely fair. And Sita's face with long dark eyes, pure as the moon of autumn skies, faded with weeping, as the buds of lotuses when sink the floods. Around his wife his arms he strained, who senseless from her woe remained, and with sweet words that bade her wake, to life again the hero spake. I would not with thy war, my queen, by heaven and all its blissful sheen, void of all fear am I as he, the self-existent God can be. I knew not all thy heart till now, dear lady of the lovely brow, so wished not thee in woods to dwell, yet there mine arm can guard thee well. Now surely thou, dear love, wast made to dwell with me in greenwood shade, and as a hyacinth's tender mind clings to its love for all mankind, so I to thee will ever cling, sweet daughter of Videha's king. The good of old, O soft of frame, honored this duty's sovereign claim, and I its guidance will not shun, true as light's queen is to the sun. I cannot, pride of Janak's line, this journey to the wood decline. My sire's behest, the oath he sware, the claims of truth, all lead me there. One duty, dear the same for I, is sire and mother to obey. Should I their orders once transgress, my very life were weariness. If glad obedience be denied to father, mother, holy guide, what rites, what service can be done, then stern fate's favor may be won. These 3 the triple world comprise, O darling of the lovely eyes, art has no holy thing like these, whom with all love men seek to please. Not truth or gift or bended knee, not honor, worship, lordly fee, storms heaven and winds a blessing dance, like sunly love and reverence. Heaven, riches, grain, and varied lore, with sons and many a blessing more, all these are made their own with ease, by those their eldest souls who please. The mighty souled, who never forget, devoted sons, their filial debt, win worlds where gods and minstrels are, and Brahma's pair more glorious far. Now as the orders of my sire, who keeps the way of truth require, so will I do, for such the way of duty that endures for aye. To make thee, love, to Dandak's wild, my heart at length is reconciled, for thee such honest thoughts impel, to follow and with me to dwell. O faultless form from feet to brows, come with me, as my will allows, and duty dear would me pursue, trembler, whose bright eyes thrill me true. In all thy days, come good, come ill, preserve unchanged such noble wail, and thou, dear love, wilt ever be the glory of thy house and me. Now, beauteous armed, begin the tasks the woodland life of hermits asks. For me, the joys of heaven above have charms no more without thee, love. And now, dear Sita, be not slow, food on good mendicants bestow, and for the holy Brahmans bring thy treasures and each precious thing. Thy best attire and gems collect, the jewels which thy beauty decked, and every ornament and toy prepared for hours of sport and joy. The beds, the cars wherein I ride, among our followers next divide. She, conscious that her lord approved her going, with great rapture moved, hastened within without delay, prepared to give their wealth away. End of Cantos 28, 29, and 30.